Noses. Noses are full of boogers. We don't want to eat noses. So we just got a few more. I just got a message. It looks like we have a latecomer. We're going to wait for him to get here, and we will get this show started. Let's see. There is a link to the live stream. If you guys happen to know somebody who cannot make it today, we do have a live stream going on our YouTube. Let me get that for you guys real quick. And we can have people view the live stream from the comfort of their home. You're welcome. There you go. Yeah, so pass that out. Make sure you share it on Facebook if you can. Make sure you share it really anywhere that is possible. Facebook, you got Twitter, Print Feed, Insta, wherever you want to share that, Discord. Make sure you send that over because we are live and we are streaming right now. Let's see. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and get started over here. Is everybody ready? Are we excited? Are we ready to get going? All right, so good afternoon to everyone. I know some of you are, it's morning time. Some of you are in the night time, but hello, good day to everyone. And welcome to the Second Life Video Creators Group Film Festival. My name is Laz, and on behalf of the Second Life Video Creators Group, we would like to thank every one of you for joining us today as we celebrate the creativity, the passion, and the storytelling of talents of all of our Machinima community. Today is more than the awards. It's about the artists who spend countless hours writing stories, capturing footage, editing scenes, creating characters, building worlds, bringing their visions to life. Every film that we see today represents dedication, imagination, and a love for storytelling within the virtual worlds. Machinima has always held a special place in the virtual community. It allows us to tell stories that transcend borders, time zones, and even reality itself. Through film, we capture moments, preserve history, and entertain audiences, and share experiences that connect us all. The Second Life Video Creators Group, founded by Jordan Rizzo, is here today to celebrate, preserve, and promote Machinima and virtual storytelling. Today's festival reflects that mission. We are proud to showcase the incredible talent that continues to inspire and strengthen this creative community. First, we would like to extend a sincere thank you to all of our filmmakers for submitting their work, our judges for their time and their experience. Those judges were of the following: Sergio Castellanos, Wizard Oz Chrome, Reggie Yifu, Fiore Freeman, Zach Haiku, Chantel Harvey, Wilkes Lionheart, Autumn Yap, and Jordan Rizzo. Our sponsors and supporters for helping make this event possible, and all of you guys here for just being here today to support virtual filmmaking. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize the vision of Jordan Rizzo, founder of the SL Video Creators Group, and our partnership with SL Endowment for the Arts in bringing the second annual Illuminating Machinima to life, and also Linden Labs for our partnership there as well. We would also like to take a moment to recognize Illuminating Machinima, as it was created with a simple but powerful goal to shine a spotlight on Machinima as a legitimate and celebrated art form within Second Life. While virtual photography, fashion, music, and building often take our center stage, Machinima brings together all of those creative disciplines in a unique form of storytelling through motion, sound, emotion, and immersive worlds. Through our partnership with Second Life Endowment for the Arts, we were able to create a region dedicated to inspire creators and provide them with spaces designed specifically for filmmaking. From futuristic cityscapes and landscapes to imaginative worlds that push the boundaries of creativity. Illuminating Machinima was built to encourage, explore, and collaborate with all the artists and their expressions. As its heart, Illuminating Machinima is about creating opportunities for filmmakers. It is a place where both experienced creators and newcomers can experiment, learn, collaborate, and share their stories with a broader community. It reflects our belief that Machinima deserves to be recognized among many other artistic disciplines that thrive within Second Life. Today's film festival represents the combination and the culmination of months of creativity, dedication, and passion from filmmakers across the community. In just a few moments, we will bring our film festival screening and experience to a collection of films created by talented storytellers from across the metaverse. And over the past several days, our judges have had the privilege of viewing each entry. And today we celebrate every creator who shared their work with us and recognize the films that made a lasting impression on our judging panel. So following the screenings, we will return for our awards presentation where we will recognize outstanding achievements and celebrate the filmmakers. We do have awards. There will be a first, second, and third winner, as you guys all know. This will be an opportunity to hear about their creative process, their challenges, their inspiration, and the future of Machinima and virtual filmmaking. Most importantly, today is a celebration of community. Together, we celebrate not only the films themselves, but also the creators behind them and the future of Machinima. But before we get started, our judges voted on these categories: creativity and originality, visual craftsmanship, technical execution, and the use of the Second Life Endowment for the Arts Region 7 Illuminating Machinima environment. Overall impact. Also, there is the overall impact, and they also provided commentary. So I will also be mentioning some of that commentary today before each film. Please make sure that you do have your media enabled on your viewer, and if you do not see the video play, please do press start. However, try not to press start while we're all viewing or touch the TV if it's, already playing, in case we are, mess up things for everyone else. Hopefully we can get everybody viewing it. If you do have trouble viewing the TV here in your viewer, you can also go to the live stream on YouTube and you can watch the videos there. There will also be a link provided in the live stream in case you have any issues in the live stream itself. So a big thank you all for being part of this journey. Now, please sit back, relax, enjoy the films, and welcome to Second Life Video Creators Group's second annual Illuminating Machinima Film Festival. Our first video is Aki Gunshin, A World Between Us, My Little Story. The judges would like to say that they really liked the script with the music as it contrasts to the shots. It was a cool idea. It was an excellent storytelling, meaningful and executed very well. There was great cinematography, mood lighting, and visual consistency.
Surrounded by the earth and a multitude of languages, we have lived in harmony with the world. Yet when we encounter the kindness of someone far across the sea, or the countless glimmers of light that touch our lives, those boundaries begin to lose their meaning. Differences are not barriers. They are among the infinite possibilities woven by time and space. Perhaps we quietly reflect one another so that we may recognize our own existence. Borders, languages, and cultures are nothing more than shadows. Beyond those shadows lies a warmth and kindness we experience for the very first time. A realization that the world is vast and yet, at the same time, one. The boundary does not disappear. It remains as a question. And before that question, we are simply quiet, moved, and free.
Okay, and for our next video, this one is by Angel Purple, Magica and Alonzo Rabbit Trap. Sorry, I do apologize. And a few comments from our judges before we get started and play. One judge said, I like the sets along with the avatar craftsmanship, very SL-like. I don't like that. Oh, I do apologize. That was my notes. I do apologize. There was a lot of creative ideas in the packed into the film, and the ambition behind the storytelling is clear. The result is a memorable entry that feels imaginative and immersive. They use the SLEA, so Second Life Endowment for the Arts, Region 7 environment very well. So now we're going to go ahead and play Angel Purple.
Yes, but please. I really need to know.
For the 100th time.
Manzo, please just tell me.
Aileen, can you just let your brother watch a movie in peace?
A landscape movie? You'd be better off coming to listen because Dina won't stop asking him about last night.
Oh, really? And he still hasn't told her? I want to know too.
Not yet. But now's the perfect time to listen.
I don't want to talk about it.
You were acting strange and covered in blood last night. What happened? I want to know.
Okay. Look at those two. They think we can't see them. Seriously.
I think they saw us.
I'll tell you, I promise.
It's your fault. We were finally going to find out.
Sorry to interrupt your little spy session. It's urgent. I need to see all of you together.
I liked you better when you were always in a bad mood, Almanzo.
Don't worry, Aileen. He's always in a bad mood with us anyway.
I wish I could laugh with you, but Dinala needs to see you urgently.
Did she tell you why she wants to see us?
I don't know any more than that. I think it's about Lois. Something happened to her. Okay, but we dropped Aline off at Brooks first. No, she also insisted that you all be there, Aline included. I'm sorry. We mustn't delay. Follow me. You know she can't teleport you from here.
There you are. Loa is dead. And one of you killed her.
It wasn't us.
I saw the two of you coming last night. You showed up after, covered in blood.
You can't accuse someone without proof.
Whoever it was. Who do you think you are, making your own rules here? You know what I do with souls. You know who's in charge. You're going to fix your mistake. Give me 2 seconds. I'm taking you with me. Laura, tonight's theme, the board.
What are you doing here?
She forgot me. I was just looking at the theme Laura wrote on the board.
Come on. I'll take you to the others. Follow me.
Why don't we go ourselves?
You really think I'd go through all this trouble calling on these worthless pawns if I could go there myself? The Guardians of Augustia only give their crystals to beings who still carry a little light within them. We lost that light a long time ago, but they still have it, and those crystals belong to them. Their protection. They'll bring it back to me themselves, without even knowing what they're holding in their hands. And when they return, nothing will protect them anymore.
What is this thing?
A portal. You need to go through it. The edge.
The edge? What does that have to do with the swamp? And where are we exactly?
The swamps are at the edge. That's just how it is. Now go.
Go where?
Into the swamps. On the other side, you'll find a cabin. There's a soul who has lived there for a long time. They'll show you the way. You're going to get crystals for me. The old man will give you the locations. The crystals, once formed, will reform the soul of Loa. Hurry up.
We're not here to bring back Loa's soul. That's not our problem.
Oh, really?
And don't touch Aline. It's in the pact.
And it's in the pact that you obey me. Break it. And I'll break it right here and now. These crystals don't show themselves to just anyone. Let's hope you still have a little light left in you. You have until tonight. Hasta la vista.
Come in. I'm inside. Get in here. Don't stay out there. And what demon sent you to me?
Dainala's the one who sent us.
Ah, that one. Let me find the map. The order doesn't matter.
We don't understand a thing. Be clearer.
Nothing's clear around here. Not even the water.
The broken car on the bridge?
Don't try to understand. Just do what you have to do. The location is marked. Don't waste time here. I'd suggest you get moving and come back quickly while I look for the other cards.
All right, let's go. We'll see. This is it. I'm sure.
Okay, and now what?
Well, what is that?
I am a guardian of Agastia. Only a pure heart can make us appear. To obtain your crystal, you must pass the trial. You,
Me?
yes. You. We will test your honesty and your sense of justice. Someone among you is killed, and no one wants to say it. Yet every crime demands a reckoning, even here. So if you want this crystal, You'll have to speak the truth and name the one who killed your companion.
He wasn't our companion.
Did Denala send you here to force us to confess?
Silence. You alone have the right to speak. If anyone else intervenes, the trial is lost. Listen carefully. If you lie, one of you will die. If anyone speaks in your place, one of you will die. If you speak the truth, you will have the crystal. As for the one you name, that is no longer my concern. And if you refuse to speak, you know what comes next.
What will happen to the one I name?
I am done explaining the rules. Now tell me, who killed Loa? I'm listening. Silence. Time is passing, Majika.
No. I won't say a word. Take me.
Say it.
Silence.
No.
You chose death over betrayal. Your honesty is proven. Your trial is complete.
What is that?
She proved she's loyal. The Guardian said so. Don't you get it? Come on, let's go. We're not gonna spend the next 100 years talking about Dina and her crystal. Let's go.
Where am I? What happened to me?
You're awake.
Why am I in a cage? Get me out of here.
I will get you out. But first, I need to make sure you've become controllable. You were out of control. I had to put you to sleep and lock you up. Are you calm now?
Almanzo shot me, and I turned into this monster. Give me back my normal form and my pact to have Almanzo.
Calm down. I know. Everyone saw him covered in blood at his last performance. He'll pay for it.
I don't want him to see me like this. I don't want him to pay, but I still want him. They can pay like that.
Listen to me carefully. You belong to me. Your soul is mine, and you are a demon now. That's just how it is. I could give you back a somewhat presentable form. Perhaps. If you behave yourself. Now. Patience.
You're back. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. We got a crystal.
Put it here. At least you won't lose it. Keep the next one safe. I have the other 3 mats. I'll give them all to you now so you don't have to come back each time. The closest location is the tree. Don't waste time. Go now.
This is it. The tree, exactly like on the map.
There's nothing here.
I am a guardian of Agassia. Only a pure heart can make us appear. To obtain your crystal, you must pass the trial. You remember him, don't you? You recognize this? This is what she had planned for you. That destiny, yours. He is still under her hold, even though she is dead. You have killed. Say it. Say it. I acquired a taste for blood.
No.
Very well. Even if you refuse to say it, this is your trial. Stand up and look at your hand. To get the crystal, you will have to do something you have already done. Kill him. You hesitate? Look at him. He's waiting. He doesn't even know why he's here anymore. She took everything from him. His freedom, his soul, his hands. She had the same plans for you. Take back what she stole. One move. That's all. The crystal is waiting. Your group is waiting. You've done worse. You know it. Kill him. You know it. I don't kill innocents. I thought you were here to protect us.
It's Brooke's father who sends you.
You just set him free. He was under a hold, even in death. Good luck.
I'm proud of you, Almanzo.
We're all proud of you. Come on, no time to waste. The next location is the dwarf's cabin. Over there.
I am a guardian of Agassia. Only a pure heart can make us appear.
Yeah, we know.
If I were you, I wouldn't be so smug. This trial is yours. To punish your insolence, your friends will vanish for the duration of your trial.
Where are they?
They don't even realize they've disappeared. They're not aware of anything where they are. They are nowhere. They simply no longer exist. Don't worry. I will bring them back intact, as if nothing happened, once you've completed your trial, though you may not even be there to celebrate their return.
What do I have to do?
Look.
Come on, get up, my darling. Here, you are neither dead nor alive.
Oh, this never ends?
Be patient, or disappear. Follow me.
Cool as ever.
Still cool? You're afraid of nothing, aren't you? You're brave. You have been until now because you always believed there was a tomorrow. But what if I told you that you humans know nothing? There is a place where there is nothing, and you don't even realize it because you don't exist there. Still cool? Then jump.
What?
That is your trial. Jump, and in your place, a crystal will appear.
Oh,
Where are we?
no idea. But I've got the crystal.
What was your trial?
Curious. You're quite the curious one. This trial concerns you. Don't even think about it. None of you can take her place. Each person has their own protection, their own trial. Don't look at the screens. Look here.
How can you say that, Aline?
You're all so mean. I never want to see any of you again. I don't want to see you anymore, and I don't care. I don't love you anymore.
Please don't do this. We already lost your mother. I know you're angry, but
I'm going to break that doll you bought me on purpose because it's ugly, and you're a terrible father.
Aline, apologize right now. Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Well done, Aline. You are forgiven. Enjoy your return.
And here we are back again.
Aline, are you okay?
Yes, I don't want to talk about it. Look at the crystal. It's beautiful. I don't want to give it to the witch.
We don't have a choice. Let's go.
You're here. Do you have the crystals?
Yes, here.
Perfect. I'll teleport you to the club right away. You're late. Take the little one with you just for tonight.
What are these costumes?
Bunnies?
It's the theme. Take it up with Laura. It was her idea.
And what about Loisol? Where does that stand? Is nobody being accused? Nobody getting punished?
Let's just say, if I'm not pointing my finger at any of you, and I'm not coming to find you, you have nothing to worry about. Now go. Don't keep me waiting. Hasta la vista. You can come out now.
You're just going to let them get away with it? And the crystals. Are they to give me back my form?
No, my dear. You're going to play a very important role for me. You'll be a queen. How does that sound?
Oh, yes.
Then let your future king give his finest performance in peace. And after that, I'll place you both on my chessboard.
I wrote Robot Bunny, and I just got the bunny part. You guys got the robot. That's so unfair.
Unbelievable. Good thing that didn't cause us any trouble.
True, Aline. We managed to dodge a bullet today. So try not to push our luck any further.
I want to dance with you on stage, please. They scare me.
She's earned it. The day was rough on her.
I'll admit. All right, let's go.
dark, hopping through shadows, leaving a mark. Cute but deadly, wires under fur. You think you're safe, but they're already here. Run, run, they're in your mind. Stop the rabbit, sleeping inside. Metal claws, soft disguise. In the dark, they hypnotize. They're in the air, pulling strings from everywhere. You can't escape, they see you here. The soccer rabbits are drawing near. Run, run, never in your mind. Soccer rabbits sleep design. Man claws, soft disguise. In the dark they hypnotize. They're in the air, pulling strings from everywhere. You can't escape, they see your fear. The soccer rabbits are drawing near. Run, run, there's no more time. Soccer rabbits, you're out of line. Hopping close, no more delay. In the grip, you're swept away. Play on the night. Soccer rabbits, out of time. Run, run, never in your mind. Soccer rabbit, sleep design. Metal claws, soft disguise. In the dark they hypnotize. They're in the air, pulling strings from everywhere. You can't escape, you see your fear. The soccer rabbits are drawing near. Walking close, no more delay. In the grip, you're swept away. Colors feel, lay on the night. Soccer rabbits, out of sight.
Almanzo, it's time to pay for what you did. You're coming with me.
Well, earlier I almost gave you guys a spoiler from one of the judges. What I was going to say was that they didn't like that they didn't know who murdered the woman, which I definitely referred them to the prior episode, and you all too, of course, if you find out, or if you wish to find out. Sorry. Our next video is from Ben Catnap, Second Life Endowment for the Arts, second annual Illuminating Machinima. Some of our judges have said a few comments. Holy moly. The video quality in this was superb. I like their ability to pan as well. Great camera work. A visually compelling video. So let's go ahead and play this. Wait one second. Okay, our next video is from Elgar the Obel. This one is Corborn Requiem. So a few things from our judges here is hot damn. I mean, that's pretty epic, right? Wow. The story, the visuals, and the shadow work. This is amazing. This is what happens when strong visuals meet a captivating story. And good storytelling, good filming, editing. I like it a lot. So if you guys are ready for this, let's go ahead and play.
I was going to say this is my story, but that wouldn't really be true. It wasn't ever just mine. It was theirs too. The people who stayed with me, looked after me, and made even the smallest moments feel important. So if I'm going to tell it, I want to tell it the right way. This is our story.
Once you disconnect the chamber, alarms are going to trigger automatically. So the second that core comes loose, you run. Stay low and avoid the main corridor.
She's waited long enough.
The hideout beacon's already active.
I'll guide you from here. Did you get it into the stabilizer container?
Yeah, can't run yet.
Okay. This is the lower sector.
Once you're out here, we're in the clear. This route has the least security presence right now. I've got my eyes on every surveillance they have. That unit's alone. Take it down.
It's blocking one of the exits. Nice work. You're clear for now.
The vessel is ready and fully stabilized for the lumen core.
So it's been taken. The lumen core is no longer in containment. My plan is interrupted. Not ruined. Certainly not undone. The public still believes it is a simple power source. In truth, it stabilizes the continuity grid, allowing controlled reconstruction of individuals and extended human continuity beyond natural limits. It does not restore life as they imagine it, but builds a functional reconstruction from remaining consciousness data. There are no confirmed cases of a full, stable restoration to original human identity, though theoretical models suggest it may be possible under controlled conditions. With it, the system holds. Without it, stability begins to degrade. And that is unfortunate timing.
We're going live, Overseer.
Citizens of Nova City.
This is Overseer Valen of the Lumen Grid Energy Authority. A Lumen core has been stolen from secured containment. The core is a designated stabilization unit intended to extend the city's operational energy capacity by up to 50 years. Its absence will not result in an immediate blackout. Over time, the loss of the core will place increasing strain on critical infrastructure across Nova City. The individual responsible is considered extremely dangerous and in possession of classified state property. Report any suspicious activity.
Nobody leaves
to local
unnoticed.
authorities immediately. Further instructions will follow.
Maybe this will finally work. Any idea what's happening out there?
The city's panicking.
Good. Because once we start this, there's no turning back. We finish it before they find us.
We're committed now.
All right. Hand me the core and I'll start the process. This is it. Core alignment looks good.
So this is the part where everything works perfectly.
Did anyone follow him back to the hideout?
Not that I saw. And trust me, I was looking.
Good. Let's bring her home. Everyone ready? Here goes nothing.
If the ceiling comes down, I'm blaming all of you.
The core's reacting.
I'll take a closer look. Stay here. That's strange. The energy output is still rising. It should have stabilized by now. Wait. Back away from the core!
Is everyone okay?
Yep, still alive.
Annie? You alright?
That doesn't make any sense. This isn't how it was supposed to go.
Everything else looks right.
Looks right isn't an answer.
I'm just saying, it's a mannequin. It's close to her, but it's not her. The face matches, the build matches, but the hair doesn't even match what she looked like.
Are you kidding me? That doesn't matter. Her memory was stored while she was still alive.
Well, if everything worked, it wouldn't look like this.
The core is what carries her back, not the appearance.
That's not what I'm
You two might want to see this.
Nothing more.
The clouds of orison fade from view.
We actually did it.
Painted in
Where am I?
ribbons of
You're all
gold and blue.
here. It
The
worked.
quantum
After everything.
drive hums.
Okay, hold on. Somebody tell me I didn't just imagine all of that.
Welcome home.
Out in the verse is where I
That's
belong.
my name? It's okay.
Into
We're going to help you get your memories back. We used to count the lights from up here. I was terrible at it. I kept losing track halfway through.
You spent more time restarting than counting.
I stopped trying to keep up with your counting system. Faster!
Absolutely not. I am operating at maximum capacity right now.
It's good to see
every
you smiling.
jumping point feels to a million worlds we can explore. I
always said I wanted to visit an anime park like this. I didn't think I actually would.
Watching the comets of Stanton fly. Oh, the void is a canvas. The stars are the paint. Where the loud world below grows distant and faint. This is my sanctuary. Out in the deep.
You know, for a while, I thought we'd never get these moments back.
I told myself that too. Didn't make it any easier.
Well, that would have been a pretty depressing ending.
It's all coming back now. Every piece of it.
Interface bypasses conventional input latency. What? Want to share this with me? Take better care of yourself.
The core. It's beautiful.
Kaya got her eyes back.
Yeah. I'm still trying to process the part where that was even possible.
It's not just recovery. The core didn't fix her randomly. It matched her memory and rebuilt her from it. It's the only explanation that fits.
It's all hide out this and hide out that. Nobody mentions the broken walls and the planks falling off the windows. I'm basically a carpenter now.
I like how you argue with the plank like it's going to answer you back.
You all look too awake for how little we slept.
It was said the castle there was no longer in war, but also no longer at peace. Inside, the princess would wait in silence, not because she was trapped, but because she had chosen to stay where everything she loved once existed. Is that a dog? Where are you? It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. You sound hurt. Hey, there you are. It's okay. I've got you. I'll patch you up. Hold on for me, okay? Good job. Thanks for staying still for me. I'll bring you something to eat when I come back.
You took something that belongs to the authority grid. Tell me where you put it. I'll ask one more time. Where did you put the core?
You won't find it here. And you're not getting a damn thing from us.
You heard her. We're not telling you a damn thing.
You're not getting it.
Make an example. Now.
What's going on over there?
We only need one of you to break. Proceed.
Kaya. Survive.
Bring the subjects in. Retrieve the body. Head to headquarters.
And that's everything that happened. And someday, I know we'll meet again. Even if it takes a long time. I'll keep looking for them. That's a promise.
Sir, did you find anything in the shed?
Nothing there, just old storage.
What matters now is time. And I am running out of it.
Please give us a moment to be able to get things straight again. Thank you for everybody who let me know that they could hear me. You hear me? Okay, great. We are back on. So if you cannot hear me, make sure that you do toggle your voice and your sound. I guess you can't hear me tell you those instructions either. So, however, if someone could perhaps maybe instruct some of these people who cannot hear how to hear, that would be great. Tube ears? Okay. All right. So unfortunately, we do have the stream still going. So if you cannot hear, well, I guess if you're watching the stream and you can't hear in the viewer, please just continue to watch the stream as we continue our show, our film festival. So we're going to switch things up a bit here. Instead of giving you all these spoilers beforehand, I'm going to give you some of the judges' feedback after each video, as I said before. So our first one is, and I'm probably going to mess your last name up, and I do apologize, but Phelan Kohime, and this one is called Runner.
Hey, you keeping up? Set door, Hannah, let's go. Pink light dripping from the skyline. Platform boots on the crosswalk line. Everybody's staring when I pass by. Sorry, baby, gotta keep up this time. Got my headphones loud, don't kill my vibe. Little bit sweet, little trouble tight. Take all night to the boat, you don't be shy. I saw that twice. You're getting closer now. The night that our suicide comes. Street lights dancing in my eyes. Tokyo shining so bright tonight. Ready or not, Yagi, I go. Run, run, run if you want me. Tokyo flashing in pink and green. No more fast, no more bright like a laser beam. Good luck catching a girl like me. Run, run, run if you want me. Heart racing down these city streets. I'm bombardado, you're already falling. Good luck catching a girl like me. Neon runner, night baba, getting hotter. Too late, baby. Bubblegum clouds over Shibuya nights, got the whole city wrapped in lights. Take a shortcut through a dreamscape view. 어쩌면 따라와도 좋아. Cherry soda smile and electric blue. Every little thing feels brand new. You say my name, then look away. Cute. You're getting closer now. The night that our suicide comes. Street lights dancing in my eyes. Tokyo shining so bright tonight. Ready or not, Yogi, I go. Quick step, side step, crossing every lane. Everybody watching, but they're never gonna tame me. Yo, $1 got tricks, got style. You'll be chasing for 100,000 miles. Click, clack, flashback, camera go pop. City never sleeps and I'm never gonna stop. I know you miss me. Too slow, catch up. Maybe if you try a little harder. Maybe if you run a little faster. Cause if you jumble a line tonight, I might let you walk beside me tonight. Maybe, maybe, maybe we'll see. Run, run, run if you want me. Tokyo flashing pink and green. No more fast, no more bright like a laser beam. Good luck catching a girl like me. Run, run, run if you want me. Heart racing down these city streets. I'm bombardado, you're already falling. Good luck catching a girl like me. Oops, 너무 느려. See you at the next crosswalk.
Okay, so a little bit from our judges. It felt very intentional stylistically and leaned into the music video energy in a way that worked well. A fun watch with a strong visual identity and polished presentation. Another judge said that, oh, I do apologize. My notes were doubled, so that's all you got. On to our next video. Our next video is Gary Blackbone Spice. We will go ahead and start this one now.
Production. Blackbone Productions.
I wake up to the ring light glow, count my pulse and count them slow. Need one good thing, one perfect scene to keep my name inside the screen. I film my lunch, I film my room, I film the air, I film the mood. Every little glance, every trend feels like a door I have to bend. And someone says low and slide, there's a place far past the sky. People go, their cameras on, come back with a story gone. Maybe I've been stuck too long in the same old tired song. Maybe forever is the key to get my face back. Get me, I pack my bag, I close the door. Let the old script hit the floor. If I'm going to chase a light, I want one that feels like mine. My fam's sick girl, just breathe for once, but breathing doesn't pay the bills. I need a spark, I need a sign, something that says I'm still in line. We packed 2 phones and a ring light, left the dark in the morning glow. New boots, same wild spark, you said, let's go where the rumors go. First post from the boat deck, hair caught in the salty air. Thumbs up, hearts and fire emojis, we laughed like we had no care. One click, then another, more likes, more eyes. Somewhere past the water, a swamp was calling our name. Boat to the swamp, we go too far, we never stop. Boat to the swamp, one more clip, then trouble pops. We found a hut on the mud line with shoes on the roof and a broken sign. You filmed the moss on the window, I heard something moving behind. A laugh, then a splash in the reeds, a hand wave from a boat we missed. We ran through vines and fireflies, still smiling for the feed. There's something in the tree line with a patient, hungry grin. It waits where the moon don't reach, then it starts to crawl again. It knows your name by heartbeat, it knows the path you'll take. You
past the cypress bones, there's a hidden door. No one speaks its name. No one finds the shore. Black water listening, mud that keeps the score. Something old stays still, waiting evermore. Hush now, hear it breathe under roots, under leaves. Come to the bayou, come to the bayou. It knows your name. Come to the bayou, come to the bayou.
Okay. So some of the judges said, I really like all the moving shots. It's very creative and a great use of the sim. They, a lot of the animations were great, and the fight scene was awesome. Overall, it was a great submission. All right, so our next film is from Hamza. Hamza's Hustles, episode 5.
A struggling young father got kids and a past.
Every little scheme, yeah, it never really lasts. Hamza's hustles.
Okay, kids, I'm going right down the block to try to buy a car. I'll be right back.
Okay, Dad.
Welcome to my used car lot.
I need a car, please.
I got you. What's your budget?
$50.
50 kind of low, man. Even for junk cars.
Look, what does it say? I don't know. I can't read.
You can be serious.
Free candy! Free candy!
Yay!
I love your accent, by the way. Are you Arab?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Why didn't you say so? I love hookah. I've got the perfect ride for you.
A magic carpet? Really?
Yep.
Kids, where did you go? Hello?
Hola, Hamza. I'm a friend of El Sastre. We know you set him up. We've got your kids, Hamza. For $20,000, you can have them back.
Oh, no thanks. I'm good.
It'll be a bad look if you don't have your kids when CPS stops by. You've got 2 weeks, Hamza. Or else.
Hamza.
Okay, and some feedback from our judges. I laughed so hard. This one made me laugh, and I'm a sucker for anyone who could do that. LOL, so brownie points. The story constantly interacted with the space, and I enjoyed the humor and the pacing. It was fun, creative, and really effective use of the environment throughout the entire film. All right, so our next film is Anaya. And this one is by My Squad. This one is called My Squad. It's by Anaya, called My Squad.
Yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. Na 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 na. Whole squad. Na na na. My squad. My squad. Let's go. Yeah. Walking, lights flash, camera on. Whole room switch when we carry on. New fit, fresh face, no stress. Iced out, still wanting more, yes. Back then they ain't see the vision. Now they are watching from a distance. Talk big, play games, go missing. Now look how the tables keep shifting. Built this up brick by brick. Every move clean, face card, don't miss. Too much drive, got too much grit. Can't stop now, we were made for this. Say what you want, do what you do. We don't move slow, we break right through. Big bag, don't care, all my girls locked in. You know the vibe when we walk in. Don't get under my skin, already know who I am. Whole squad ready to win. Whole squad, do it again. Don't get under my skin, already know where I've been. Whole squad ready to win. Whole squad, yeah, do it again. Yeah, big step, fresh kicks, new lane. Everybody talk, but they all sound the same. Shopping spree, Dubai, bank, don't break. Put the city on notice every time we wait. No luck, no handouts. Work too hard to back down. Came too far to act shy. Bow down when we pass by. Fast life, fast lane, no brakes. Big dreams, big moves, no fakes. Whole team needing whole team great. Whole team here and we all got plates. Hold up, watch how I switch that flow. 10 toes down low, everybody wanna know how we move like this, how we shine like gold. Too cold, too bold, can't fit us in a mold. Whole lot of talk, whole lot of noise. We busy graduating, you playing with toys. If they doubted before, then they watching now. Whole squad up and we shutting it down. Don't get under my skin, already know who I am. Whole squad ready to win. Whole squad, do it again. Don't get under my skin, already know where I've been. Whole squad ready to win. Whole squad, do it again. Yeah. Na 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 na. Whole squad. Na 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 na. My squad. Na 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 na
Okay, and as you guys know, we have some comments from the judges. The energy in this stayed consistent throughout, and I found myself enjoying the overall vibe and presentation. All right, so our next video is from Jackson Red Star, Stay With Me.
Call you home. Stay with me. Even if the night is breaking, even when the dawn is faking, hold my hands through the dark and the fear. Stay with me. Stay with me here. I'm a ghost of all the things I swore I'd never be. Walking through the ashes of the life you gave to me. But every fall, every tear, every hollow breath I take still brings me back to something that the dark can never break. And the cold keeps pulling close, trying hard to steal your name. But you rise inside the silence like a flicker in the flame. Stay with me when the shadows pull me under, when the night begins to thunder. Hold my heart through the dark and the fear. Stay with me. Stay with me here. Even if you're only sunlight on my skin.
Okay. All right. And actually, we have a couple comments from the judges here. One said, dark mood, nice video. Another one said, strong sense of atmosphere from start to finish. The lighting, the camera work, the overall presentation were well done. And there were several shots that stood out visually. I really appreciated the consistency of the mood and style throughout the film. Our next video is from Jet, called Reel Me In.
Jet, baby, I'm a close-up queen in a black and white dream. You call action, I lean like a scene on the screen. Reel me in, reel me in. Roll that scene again. Reel me in, reel me in. Cut, then start again. Plot, twist, kiss, fade out. I know what you're about. You say take two. I smile and I stay for a while. Reel me in, reel me in. Roll that scene again. Reel me in, reel me in. Cut, then start again. Flash bows bloom, shadows play. I steal the scene, then walk away. Hold that frame, don't let go. Baby, let the credits roll. Reel me in, reel me in. Roll that scene again. Reel me in, reel me in. Cut, then start again.
Okay, some comments from our judges. This was really good. It was a cute idea, and I love the real effects. I am a sucker for a good black and white. The song fit the visuals perfectly. All right, for our next video, we have Kim Tae, Butterfly Curse, Machinima SL.
黑色蝴蝶围绕你的网索，在光明消失之处起舞，银色灰烬落在你掌心，像无人理解的忧患神秘。 你猩红双眼刺进我胸口，可你的黑暗却像归宿。天界将你的名字视为罪，但我依旧敢用生命。今夜坠落的每一片云，将身点燃成黑与白。若虔诚本身就是罪，那就让你的诅咒成为我的 我愿为你坠落，如同猩红色的蝴蝶。你和我被苍天诅咒，但你的黑暗让我继续活着。冰冷月光悬在我头顶，像无法挣脱的锁链。你脚下的蝴蝶，在我们相遇时化作灰烬。所有人都称你为死亡，可我只感受到你的呼吸。若爱你会毁灭我的灵魂，那就让诸神彻底失控。我等待了千年之久。顺否认这一切，我也愿穿越千次轮回，只为再次找到你的影子，留在我身边，直到来世。击碎我的冷骨，夺走光明，我愿流尽永恒的鲜血，只为将你留在我身旁。像一种诅咒，可我依然渴望你。黑色蝴蝶划过长夜，两颗迷失灵魂，筑于猩红天空之下。
Okay, and some comments from our judges. This was really good from song choice to Abby styling. It remained easy to follow and allowed the viewer to interpret the characters and their journey through the imagery. All right, our next video is Mr. Dark Colin, The Mystery of the Swamp. Stand by.
Somewhere in the heart of the swamp, a woman's desperate plea echoed through the darkness. Far off in the swamp, through the thick fog and dead trees, he spotted what looked like an abandoned shack, and against his better judgment, he went to investigate. He paddled deeper into the swamp, where the fog swallowed every sound. Then he saw it, a rotting cabin hidden between the trees. He looked through the window and saw a shaman speaking softly to a girl. She stood motionless beside something dark in the corner. I heard him saying, "You need to leave. Now. It is not safe for you here." She ran through the swamp as fast as she could, branches tearing at her skin and the sound of footsteps closing in. Lost and out of breath, she stumbled and finally collapsed in front of a rotting cabin hidden deep within the marsh. She didn't know her fate had already been sealed, or that unseen eyes were watching her every move in the darkness. The swamp had chosen her, and now her life belonged to her.
Okay, that's weird.
That's never followed by anything good.
Or save. So, I found another abandoned location.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
Your language is tenacious.
Look at this place.
That's nightmare fuel.
That is content.
Here's the weird part. I've been searching for almost 20 minutes and can't find anything about it.
Nothing?
No history, no articles, no explorers, nothing.
That doesn't make any sense.
The only thing that keeps coming up is the same name.
Which is?
Cursed Grounds.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely yes.
There's no explanation either, just a name.
That is somehow worse.
Hey, is this the same place?
Yeah, years ago.
Wow. What happened?
Not a clue.
See? That's exactly why normal people stay away.
And that's exactly why people would watch us go there.
You already want to go, don't you?
Maybe.
She definitely does.
Think about it. Abandoned swamp village. Nobody knows its history. No one talks about it. And it's literally called Cursed Grounds.
That's a thumbnail right there.
I hate that you're both making sense.
Come on, one exploration video. Best case, we find a cool forgotten location.
In worst case,
we get chased by a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist. Probably.
Probably isn't helping.
So, tomorrow morning?
Definitely tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
If a swamp demon eats us, I'm hunting both of you.
That's a yes.
Perfect. We got a video. Okay, this is already way cooler than I expected.
Cool isn't the word I'd use. Definitely not the word.
Keep rolling. Get everything.
People just left?
It looks that way.
And no moving company required.
What was that?
Oh, it's just a gator.
Just a gator?
You shouldn't be here.
Jesus.
Good lord, man. Sheesh.
Where did you come from?
Walked.
We didn't hear you.
That's because you weren't listening.
You live here?
Unfortunately.
Alone?
Now,
Sir, we're just filming for our channel.
then stop filming. Leave. Now.
But why?
Because this place takes people.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said. This land takes souls. You need to go now.
Okay. We'll leave.
Don't stop walking. Don't wander. And don't look back.
You know, I'm suddenly okay with leaving.
Raven!
No!
Where'd she go?
I don't know. We need to run.
Oh, no. Help!
Okay, welcome back, everyone. We just wanted to test this real quick. All right, everybody, we're good and ready to go on to the next. So before we move on to the next, we have some comments from the judges. One of our judges says, good story, I like the dialogue. Another one says, I enjoyed how this entry combined character-driven storytelling with the exploration of illuminating Machinima environment. Our next video is from Phoebius. And while this is our last film of the film festival, it's also called the last one. Please stand by.
Elias weathered, carrying the weight of a ghost world. The last fully organic, unaugmented human and the last Christian. Unit 74, VO Kai's Searcher, a cold, synthetic pursuer, EXT. City ruins. Night neon slashed smog chokes towering monolithic skyscrapers. Below, in the shadows of a decaying alleyway, Elias slips through the dark. He wears a heavy grease-stained trench coat to hide his lack of cybernetic glow. He doesn't have a neural link port in his neck. He doesn't have LED iris implants. He is entirely, dangerously flesh and blood. Int. Abandoned metro station. Continuous Elias ducks inside, breathing heavily. He navigates by the faint flickering light of an old emergency sign. He reaches a small, hollowed-out concrete alcove. This is his sanctuary. He sits on a crate, trembling. From a hidden pocket inside his coat, he pulls out a physical object. A luxury in a world that digitized consciousness. A worn, leather-bound Bible. The pages are frayed. He turns to a page, running his rough, unaugmented fingers over the text. He speaks in a ragged whisper. Elias, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
As always, some feedback from our judges. The combination of science fiction, investigation, and cinematic presentation made for a memorable viewing experience. This was fresh and well made. Guys, that is all of our videos for the film festival for today. This was such a great amount of entries that we've had here, and we could not be prouder of everyone who had their submissions. And for those of you who wish to bring your submissions next year, please do so. Now, I know you guys are all waiting because we do have some winners. And we're going to start with third place. And if you're here, if you actually take a win and you're here and you want to come up and say something, please feel free to. Also, we do have trophies for you. We are getting them engraved with your names on them. And so please be patient. We will get those to you very shortly. In third place was Hamza's Hustles, episode 5. Everybody, please give a round of applause. For third place, Hamza has won 5K lindens, and thanks to all of our sponsors for their donations. I don't believe that Hamza is here today. But if you're watching on the stream, Hamza, congratulations. All right, our second place winner is Aki Gunchin with A World Between Us, My Little Story. He has a take home of 10K. 10,000 linden. Congratulations, Aki. I don't believe that he's with us here either. Yeah. Yeah. All right, and I know you guys are all waiting for this first place winning. This is a winning of 20,000 lindens, guys. 20,000 lindens. And a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy. But this one is a take home of 20,000 linden for the first place winner. And that winner is, are you guys ready? I don't think you guys are ready. All right, and the first place winner is Elgar Diablo with Corborn Rakim. Congratulations. Elgar, if you want to, he is here, Elgar is here. So Elgar, if you want to come up and say something, we would love to have you. Elgar, come up and say something. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
I think
He's moving. He's coming, guys.
sitting position.
Welcome up.
Hi everyone. Thank you.
You can go ahead and take that center stage. There you go.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for those people who have supported me. Yeah, I hope to inspire others, and I appreciate all of you. I love all the videos, and I hope we keep inspiring other people to make videos, and just have fun with it. That's all.
All right, congratulations again. Awesome, awesome. Congratulations, Elgar. Everyone, thank you so much, and congratulations once again to all of the winners and the nominees today. Nominees meaning everyone who has submitted a film today. You guys did such an epic job with all of your films. And you definitely should be proud. You definitely moved all of us and the judges with your work. Before we move on, we'd like to take a moment to recognize not only the filmmakers who submitted their work to this year's festival, but to the entire Machinima community. Creating Machinima takes time. It takes creativity, dedication, and passion. Whether you're submitting a film or currently working on a project and you have been creating for years, or you're just beginning your journey, each of you plays an important role in keeping this art form alive and thriving. We would also like to recognize the actors, the voice actors, the editors, builders, musicians, writers, supporters, creators, and the community members who contribute their talents behind the scenes. Machinima is often a collaborative effort, and this community continues to grow because of the creativity, generosity, and support that so many of you bring. Today is about celebrating achievement, but it's also about celebrating community. The Second Life Machinima community continues to inspire, innovate, and tell stories that connect people across the world. We are very grateful to everyone who helps make that possible. Please join us in giving one final round of applause to all of the creators and supporters who continue to shape the future of Machinima. As we conclude the awards portion of today's event, we'd like to invite everyone to stay with us for the next part of our celebration, a special directors roundtable discussion featuring some of today's filmmakers and creators. This is an opportunity to go behind the scenes, hear about the creative process, learn about the challenges that they face every single day, learn about their triumphs, and all of this just in virtual filmmaking, and how they explore the future of what Machinima they can bring in the future. Whether you're a filmmaker yourself or aspiring creator, or simply someone who enjoys great storytelling, we invite you all to join the conversation. Let's welcome our directors and begin the discussion. We will probably allow everybody to take a little bathroom break, of course, maybe go grab some water. We will start at 2. You guys can, just stretch your legs a little bit, get some, we'll redesign the stage here in just a second and we'll get right started. If all of the directors who are going to be a part of the discussion, if you could please join me on stage, that would be great. it, but I think we're good.
video no more. So I told him I'd go learn how to make videos myself. And it was the perfect time to learn because it was the pandemic. So everybody was on, and me and my family and friends on here, we just get together and practice doing videos. And I just, have fun with it. And I always like to learn new things and would love to learn how to branch out a little bit more and everything, because I really love this whole thing with the videos and everything like that. Thank you.
Thank you. And Chicago.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Sorry, this is my.
Yeah.
All right. My name is Chicago. I am from Chicago, Illinois. I started off as. I'm gonna keep it short and simple, like short as possible, because it's a long story. I started doing photography in real life, and I ended up being on tour. After tour, when the pandemic happened, they told everybody to go home. That's when I came back to SL, and I had bought me a brand new spicy computer, to handle a lot. And when I was filming, I was just filming just to record, certain things, but I came to a conclusion, before I got into filming on Second Life, I did not know how to, because me being on the spectrum, bro, I did not know how to express my feelings. And for some reason, I can express my feelings better than videos than text, because people do not read my text. You know what I'm saying? So it started off with my emotions, and I just put it on paper. And then when I put it on paper, I film, I find the actors, and then, yeah, that's how I got here, to be honest with you.
I love that. Thank you. And for me, I will go last. My name's Laws, for those of you who do not know me. I started filming in Second Life probably about, I think it's been 5 years now, 5 or 6. I can't keep up. Okay. I started out because I was role-playing in Crafton, and I had been actually role-playing with Jordan. That's actually how we met, was in this role-play sim, and he was part of a community of a recording studio, and he was making music videos, and I was like, I want to do that. So he taught me basically everything I know, and I was lucky enough to be to have a mentor like him, and a partner by my side, which I truly am grateful for, because I would not be in film today if it wasn't for him. So it has transpired into, I now do this for my real life job. I'm a videographer and a video editor now, and this is what I do all the time. I decided not to go back being a social worker, and now I'm a video editor. So it's very exciting. And recently I've been working on SL videos for, music videos and ads, and some of the RL stuff is I've done game trailers, like games that have come out on Steam. I've done a trailer for that, and some work with some other companies. That's about it. But I want to welcome all you guys here, and I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to be sitting up here with all of these directors, and I hope that this inspires more of you guys to want to join our panels, and just have a little discussion. The way that I would love for this to go, guys, is just have general conversation, just make this what it is, a discussion. If you have something that you want to say, get into the conversation, and that calls for you guys out in the audience as well, and those on YouTube who are watching the stream. If you have questions, you can ask, or if you want to make comments about something that's said, please feel free to do so. I don't want this to feel like you have to wait your turn. Specifically you guys on stage, let's just have a good time and get some conversation going. But the first process of all this, I will get some I do have some questions, and so we'll just kind of get those rolling. That way we can get some conversation started. So I kind of want to know where everybody's visual, their ideas come from. What's your creative process? What comes first for you? Do you, have a story? Is it your visuals or your music or something else? Is there something that just kind of, you have you write a storyboard? Do you, write your script out? Like, what is your creative process? Does anybody want to start?
I can chime in if no one else is. Generally, for most of my videos, I'm very heavily inspired by music and soundtracks, and films that I have either recently watched or films that are all-time favorites of mine, and I love to utilize their music in film. So a lot of my Machinima films are basically love languages to soundtrack music, which is something that I listen to quite often. My real life friends do find it pretty weird because most people don't listen to soundtrack music the way that I do. Like when I go work out or I go for a run, like I've got somebody's movie soundtrack in my head blaring. So I'm in love with soundtrack music. What's that?
What soundtrack are you listening to?
Yes. Did you say you're the same?
No, what soundtrack are you?
Well, I've most people that have been following my career over the past year realize that I've fallen deeply in love with K-drama soundtracks. I just got into that in about, I'd say, not even 2 years ago. That's been like just under 2 years. So that's pretty wild. But a lot of the recent movies that have come out, I've been listening to. I'm a big fan of Steve Jablonsky, Bear McQuarrie. It doesn't even have to just be film. It can be television, sound composers and such. So, you have the classics like John Williams and such, but I just pay attention to a lot of the soundtrack artists who are, still creating music for movies to this day. Like I'm the guy that stays at the end of movie credits just to listen to the music. It's weird like that. But
oh yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie. I sit there the whole time until it's finished.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
No, you're not the only one.
So my editing process is defined by that. So for me, when I edit my films, the music is really important. Like it's not a matter of just getting footage and then slapping music over it. I feel like when you're editing, that each transition and scene should go to the beat of, and the pauses of the music and the crescendos. Right. Mm-hmm. So when I do my videos, most people have recognized that, and it means a lot when they make those comments like, "Hey, I noticed that your transitions are happening to the beats or the crescendos of your filming." So
yeah,
I would say with music, how should I say this? Because you made a good point. Just like a dancer, when they dance to the snare and the bass, and then they can change up their rhythm in different areas of the music. I feel like footage is the same way, like sound design, and then you got music, and then you got even angles of your camera. So say if the song say, "Hey, I'm just sitting here alone eating the apple," make sure the footage like actually show or something like that resembles like the apple that it's talking about in the song, so your eyes and your ears are matching together, so you can really feel that's how people really get the emotions, because they can hear, some people hear, but what are they looking at? You know what I'm saying? Right. So you have to put those together, find a bridge, and then when you
match
get that,
the music to the video.
Yeah, there you
go. Well, speaking of emotion, we do have a question from the audience here for you, Chicago, because you were talking about the emotion, and just now you were talking about emotion. Have you, or any of the other directors up here, have you guys ever wrote something that pulls from their emotion and it was too powerful to finish? Like a sheer act of creating it just hurt too much that you had to stop?
Man, 100%, 120%, 150%. I have moments. I ain't gonna lie. If you see my page or anything, I have phases that I don't post for months. Usually, to be very transparent, like I go through a lot of emotional problems. Like I'm not trying to trauma bond. Trust me, guys, I'm not trying to trauma bond. But I go through a lot of like. I like to go. How should I say? I like to find the subject of my emotions first, because at first I used to just react without knowing how I really feel, and I did not know how to word things. So when it comes to, back to the question, like when it comes to emotions and music. Wait, repeat the question because I had it. I had it.
No, you're good. You're good. So, you say you write with emotion. Have you or any of the other directors here wrote something that pulled from their emotions and it was too powerful to finish? Like the sheer act of creating it just hurt too much?
Yeah, all of them, to be honest with you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't even like taking commissions because I feel like I want to show what's in my diary in a way. Like, I have moments that I have at least 5, 7, maybe 10 videos I never published because either it was too powerful for me to publish or it was too deep, it was too harsh or whatever. Like, sometimes my brain goes overextended. Like, I have to keep it more professional when it comes to putting emotion down. But the last 3-4 videos I did, that was 100% from emotions, and I had to get it down. But I would be lying if I said I sat in front of my workspace and cried multiple times because I couldn't even get past certain parts of the song or a certain part. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I have to like take a break, I'll come back and then try to get it done and get that perfect image that I had in my dreams or my head or on my storyboard or whatever. Your goal is to take whatever's in your head that's making you not sleep at night or making you excited to work on, put that on paper so you can always come back to know what you need to work on if you want to execute showing people emotions in their videos. Because a lot of people, they just smack like music on there and then just chop up the clips like a cheeseburger and then they split it in different ways. Like, it's just like you have to have everything. Like, you have to make the perfect meal. This is your presentation. This is your video.
Yeah, I get it.
You have to display it right, like Chef Ramsay, you know?
Right. Sunset, I think I saw your mic light up. Did you have something to add?
Oh, well, me, I'm just usually just blogging items, so not as different from them. It's not very emotional. I don't like do much of an emotional videos, but it's more of presenting the items that I have to vlog for. So,
well, we challenge you to get something emotional out there.
yeah. Well, sometimes it would come up in some videos that I make.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if it really depends upon like the item, something like that.
Right. Susu, what about you?
I have I guess maybe a few emotional videos out there, but not that many. I find making videos can kind of like relax me if I'm going through a lot in any kind of life, SL or real life. Some of them can kind of express what I'm going through, but a lot of times, you know, a lot of my videos are good feel videos. You know, we dance around shaking and whatever.
Dancing,
and it just,
Oh, I love
good
it. I
feel
love
videos, you know,
videos.
and I just like everybody just like to come together and have fun. Like my family and friends, I like us to get together. And sometimes I ask them, hey, you find the outfits. Like my sis Swag, I be telling, you my wardrobe girl, go give me some outfits for this now. And you know, I got so many good people that come in and are willing to pull in and do stuff at the last minute when I say, like, my planning is, I don't know, maybe I got ADHD because I just do stuff off the whim of stuff. I won't do nothing for a minute and then I'll put out 3 videos in 1 week, you know. So
that must be everybody here with ADHD.
I ain't gonna lie.
Those are the things right there.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just I want to get more organized and I do have some visions I want to get, but it's just not always that easy because in my little circle, I'm the one that does most of the editing and all that. But
I'll agree.
I'm really wanting to get out there a little more and find more places because I really have some visions I want to do. And so, you know, I'm trying. I want to be up there like y'all big dogs.
You're a big dog too, girl.
You guys have a bunch of graveyard projects too, just a bunch of projects that get done and just sitting on the shelf. You're like, I'll get to it. And you just never forget to it.
And
That's the ADHD talking right there.
is I would like to like get some of my people that I know that are getting into making videos, and I would like, you know, like to have like an umbrella and we work together and maybe help get them further along than, you know, them starting. So that's what I was like, Turn You Sideways Entertainment. I kind of want to umbrella it with other smaller people to help them get out there and see more. Because there's a lot of good people that are small, but they just don't know how to get out there that well, you know. And I'm, you know, I didn't have a lot of people helping me learn stuff. So, but I had some people, you know, they gave me tips and stuff. And I would like to help other people that, you know, want to get a little further.
Can I add on to that last part when you said people want to get further? I feel like the most time you have not big views, or most time that people notice your work more when it's relatable. That's what I started to notice. If the work is not relatable to people, they just gonna stare at it and just look at it, just like, oh, okay, I understand the story, but it's not me. Some of them,
I can 100% agree with that, because I think some people also, you know, they're looking at it from an aspect of like the quality and how you produce everything. And
I ain't gonna say it doesn't matter about the quality, but you know, it's crazy about videography now, because I'm talking about real videography, like real. What's crazy to me now, back then when we had cameras, the quality was low, you know what I'm saying? And that was the highest quality we ever had. Now, since we getting more electronics, more, you know, more equipment and stuff, high quality, people are paying like overlays to make it look like old footage. And I'm shocked at that. Like, now I feel like we just trying to go backwards to get older footage. So people who got cameras that's not super HD, or you're like, you know, stuff is not moving how you want to, it's more about the relatable story, sound effects, and stuff that catches people's attention more than it is with the quality. Some people just like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I get a new computer or a new camera or a new gimbal until I start filming. And sometimes that's gonna set you back another year. Now 365 days went past, you know, so it's like, I just say, just turn on the camera.
Yep,
Film.
I agree with that. We've always encouraged that with a lot of people, just basically saying, like, don't wait till you get that master computer. Don't wait until you get, you know, that program that you have to pay buco bucks for, you know. Just start filming. Even if you're lagging, even if your FPS is down, you know, just start somewhere. Get your work out onto, you know, get your work out there, because you're expressing yourself, and a lot of people can appreciate that, and they're going to see past these, okay, maybe you are lagging a little bit, so what? You know, at least you're creating, at least you're filming. You know, you could also do what a lot of people suggest. You know, there's been a couple directors who have suggested, slow your animations down, slow your video work down, you know, learn tips and tricks to be able to film on machines that are a little bit slower, you know, a little bit harder to work with. Fiore, I think you have something to say about this, don't you?
Me?
Chime in,
I've
girl.
been volunteered.
You've been volunteered.
I could probably comment on everything that you've said. Like, when you were talking about your process, it's interesting to hear you guys are like, no, what's my song? Because, like, you're probably, like, gonna cringe, but, like, the song is, like, the last thing I pick. So, like, it starts for me with the script, and then I go to, you know, I get my voice audio is, like, the next big thing for me. And then, you know, it kind of goes from there. But so I don't know if I've got anything else really to add. Emotional stuff, not really. I have had 1 or 2 super emotional videos that I may or may not have done on my channel before, but I posted them. So I've never had one that was like so like intense that I couldn't finish. And then what was the last question? I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. The last one was doing work, even if you don't have a machine to, you know, the equipment to work with, regardless of whether you have a high-end computer or not, regardless of whether you have a great program usage or not.
Yeah, so I started with like a really terrible computer, and like I kind of like my husband has a lot of film experience, but like old school film experience more so than, you know, all the new stuff now. And so he would kind of like give me these little projects, and like every week I'd go through and film this one little thing. Or like, you know, this week I'd be like, okay, the theme this week for myself is sexy. So I'm going to do a little video that's sexy. And like, I would give myself 7 days to do it because I have to have a win. Like, you know, like right now I've had a pretty long lull since I've posted a video on my my Namara channel, and part of that is just because I haven't had a win in a while. So I've got to I gotta have like the post. I gotta post something to feel the okay, I did something next, and then you know you can kind of move on. Otherwise, I get stuck.
Yeah, I love how Ganji challenges you with little things like, okay, try shooting this with, you know, and catch the shadow from over here, or, you know, try doing this shot, or try being sexy, you know, whatever. Yep. Your little lessons.
And like I've always been. Do you guys? I'm curious how you do collaborations with people that are not in the room with you, because I feel like that would be so much harder.
I put my workflow in sections, to be honest with you, because I don't expect myself to be, because at the end of the day, it's like when you do footage on Second Life, you have to worry about the animations, you have to worry about the dressing, how the person looks, you got to worry about the glitches, you got to worry about the lighting, worry about the wind light, you got to learn about, it's like in chunks. So I write down physically of which stuff that I need to get done, so I have it ready on film day. Now, film day, that's when I get comfortable, get my food, listen to music, trying to get the angles, look at angles online to see which angles I'm looking for to capture that moment. And then like the color, like I have to put everything in sections, because you're going to overwork yourself and feel stressed and say, forget this whole office once
right, and on
your computer.
Yeah, and on that note, you know, we had another question that kind of tags along on that, and it, you know, on that note, there's so much to learn to make Machinima. There's editing, camera, animation, story, color, etc. Is there like maybe just one or two things that a noob should learn before, you know, to get started? You know, someone who's new to Machinima making. Sunset or anybody can chime in. Yeah,
I think one of the first things that I would encourage, and this is my personal advice, someone to learning Machinima is, yes, someone mentioned it earlier, just like pop that camera on and start creating. But if you're trying to learn something specific to start your craft off, I would start up with tutorials or asking questions. Maybe some fellow Machinima makers can also assist you with this. Is learning how to use the camera on whatever viewer you're using. A lot of us make our films in different ways. Some people use controllers, some people use mouse keyboard, but the whole point of trying to figure out how you can create your Machinima is going to be the same, and that's really important, because I've had people come to me and say, I'm ready to start filming, and they message back, wait a minute, I don't know how to do this. Like I got OBS, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to move the camera. So that's the first thing you want to tackle. You know, things like set building, costuming, script writing, all these other factors, they come later. But this is the most basic thing that will get you set. And most people that finally start tackling tutorials on the camera movement and filming, that's what gets them hooked and addicted to Machinima. That's what makes them feel like, you know what? I can do this. I can learn this. And it opens up a whole new way to look at Second Life. Like when you start opening up cinematic views and you realize, oh, this looks way different. It's just, that's what really affected me when I first started Machinima a while back. I was shocked that SL could even look like this, but most people don't realize that what you can do with something like, say, Firestorm, just by simply adjusting the camera tool settings.
Now, all I'm gonna say is, to add on that, change your lens. That's it.
Change your lens.
Change your lens.
What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Just like how Max said, like learn how to control, find your style, whatever.
Yeah, the way that you view SL, right?
Yeah,
like,
change your lens.
Like I'll tell you right now, like the cinematic stuff that I film, there's no way in hell that I can even operate and move around in Second Life like that. You know, I take a completely different lens. Like I would get motion sickness just trying to even operate my normal day-to-day second life movement. So, you know, it really is something different, and that's the key to making your machinima stand out, in my opinion.
And honestly, you don't have to have it like that crazy, you know, movement. You don't have to have it dramatic. A standstill, static shot can tell a lot if the scene, the lighting, the shadows look all right in that scene. Like, it could speak better than you flying through cars, and unless you're doing an action scene or something like that. But the motion sickness, you don't have to. The more you move the camera doesn't mean the more views or more interactions you're going to get. People get dizzy in their phones. Or
I feel so bad because, like, in the past, like one of the first times I was tutoring somebody about camera movement, I know I mentioned it, but I guess it slipped past. They messaged back panicking. They're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to move and my camera keeps panning. Like, they didn't know how to undo what they had just done. And so they just could not operate their SL. They were getting sick. And I was like, oh no.
Ladies, do you have, I mean, chime in here. Would you guys, do you ladies have anything to add?
I just have to say, they have to realize too, you're not always going to get the perfect shot the first time. Sometimes you have to do that 10 times before. You have lots of footage that you sometimes have to look through. And sometimes, like, I'll shoot something thinking I want it one way, but when I get looking at the footage and I listen to the beat and stuff, I'm like, oh no, that's going to go right there, this or that.
Yeah.
But don't think you're going to shoot a 2-3 minute video and you're not going to have like 30 minutes or more of footage, you know, to go through.
Yeah.
So you have to be patient with that, you know, especially in the editing part.
You will get to the point where you start making 30-minute worth of footage just to get 30 seconds of video
Definitely.
footage.
Oh,
It gets to that point, and it's like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Especially me, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at the camera. The camera be something else sometimes.
We are
I
our
think
own
you
worst
eventually,
critics.
I think eventually you learn too that, hey, these are the shots and the angles that I want. Let me get those, and then you learn how to get less and less footage over time. Fiore, Sunset. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to say that's what I love. I love angles. A lot of my videos, I have different angles. I love to tilt the camera all kind of ways. That's why I love the new, you know, how you can tilt the camera and everything in SL.
Yeah.
So I love that.
I feel like to not neutralize how much you filming, depending if it's like a big scene that you have a lot of people to film at once. Sometimes you have to set the date on there to do all of that. But one thing that I noticed, Sue, what you just said at the last? Because I was trying to get off of that. What you just said.
Oh goodness! Now
About
you
the
made me
angles.
forget. Yeah, I like the angles. How, you know, we got the camera now where you can tilt the angles so it's not just straight on. I just feel like it gives it more depth.
I feel like people need to start doing storyboards. I feel like that will, you writing down and also having pictures of certain angles that your key angles that you're looking for, and then have like the extra footage extra B-roll footage or anything like that. Because sometimes I take a big break after looking at 3 hours of footage just for like 30 seconds of, you know, actual coverage.
You really make storyboard, Chicago?
I started doing that. I didn't do it before. I started doing that.
I need to come sit with you for a while. You show me how to do it.
No.
No, it's like it starts from inspiration, then it gets to storyboard, then it gets to writing, script writing, and then when you get the actors, you know what you're looking for when you're filming. Instead of saying like action, and then the actors don't even know. If the actor don't know what the story is, how will they get in character? You know, I treat each person that's in the footage as an actor. I don't look at it like, here, stand there, everybody perform, and I have my wand and stuff, and I'm not doing that. It's more of,
is really important.
Yeah.
I'll direct them. The storyboarding, I think that can work, but I do want to interject that sometimes, I don't know how often this happens for everyone else, but sometimes there is a shot that I'm trying to capture, and while I'm filming, I realize, oh my God, like this shot ended up being even better. Like it wasn't what I planned initially, but I get these surprising shots where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use this shot instead. You know, like it was, yeah, exactly. And so I think that's why I film so long for just so little bit of footage, because I just go back and I'm like, all right, well, you know, I capture these accidental better shots than I had in mind, basically. And so that's kind of why I keep filming footage, even though I might have felt like, you know what, I got the shot, but let me just get a little bit extra and see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. We got another question here from YouTube. We have a lot of people from YouTube out there are really enjoying this. And before I get to this question, I did have a comment from also another viewer that said, pick a simple project, a talk, a region tour, something that takes you through the process of capture and edit. Just something simple. And that's a good way to maybe get started and get rolling into video editing too, or videography and video editing. One of the questions though is, I'll aim this towards Sunset, and then you kind of can start it off for us, and then we can have everybody kind of chime in. Can you guys talk a bit about the chronological order of your learning of the technical side of things, such as editing and enhancement and post?
I think each one of us have like different methods.
Yeah.
But as long as you find the best way for you to like create a video or create a film, whatever works best for you. But of course, you need to learn the basics first. And technically, of course, you start by taking videos and then editing, putting music in. And but as long as you have fun with it and you practice more, it will all like start falling into the proper place eventually.
Right. Fury, we have a lot of, episodes from you where, you have voiceover, you have music, you have shots. What is your process? Like when you get in there and you start looking at your timeline and your editor program, what is your process? Like, do you lay out the music first? Do you lay out, like, how do you work?
Yeah. So first, we originally were trying to do big 30-minute episodes when we would upload them, but they were like such a beast to deal with in Premiere Pro, and so I was really grateful when we went down to like just handling one scene at a time. But some of those scenes, I think one of our longer scenes was like 13 minutes. And so, you're dealing 13 minutes with like 8 characters in the scene or something. And each person has audio, and each person, then there's like the crickets and the this and that. So I start with creating my like voice audio track of how everybody's voices need to sound. And my spacing for how I want, because sometimes you need like a dramatic pause or whatever, and I get my spacing and stuff in there. Once I have all that down with how I want the shots to go, then I will add probably sound effects next, like crickets and wind and stuff like that. And then the last thing I add is music.
Okay.
So it's such a shame too about music, because I use like an Adobe stock subscription, and I really wish I knew like a musician that like I could just be like, hey, so do you have any original songs? Let's like play it right here, like I wish I had somebody I could put there,
Girl, there are so many musicians in SL that I feel like Yeah, I feel like, we even have some musicians in our community and in our Discord too. Even if you put out a little shout out, I feel like someone's got to know somebody. There's Roulette, for example. She's a musician in our community, and there's other musicians that are in our community as well. And I feel there's people. I know that Jordan had reached out to a lot of people and said, hey, if you guys want to do a video, or not a video, I'm sorry, a song, and I will add it to my film, basically.
Cool. So
he kind of like, inspired people to make a song, and maybe that's something that you can do. Yeah. Susu, I know you make more music videos. Do you have a process of what you do whenever you work in your editing?
Basically, I always get my music. That's the first thing. I usually have a song in mind before I even start the video. then I build from there, whether scenes, outfits, or whatever we're gonna do, and then in locations. So then we try to do all that. I film, and then I just sit there and look at all the video. I usually have an idea of where I want to start at. So I take it from there, and then I just look through it, and I just cut, and I just do what feels right to me. That's what I tell people. And so you edit, feel what feels right to you, what looks right to you. You know, I don't think there's no real answer to say how to do it. Just do what feels right and what looks right to you. You know, that's your way of expressing yourself.
Yeah, I was talking to you the other day about that, and I was like, how do you know when to, you know, how do you know when to like put these jumps in or these nice effects in and things like that? And I remember you telling me exactly that. Like, I just feel it.
Yeah. It's like, you know, sometimes when the beat changes, we might bounce a little harder in the video or something, or stomp your foot at a certain time, or you're flipping over or something. You know? I don't want to get too graphic, you know, because we be all over the place. Sometimes in my videos, legs flying all over.
Yeah.
Be all in the camera.
Now, Sunset, you talked about how you had a vlog, you know, you do vlogs. Is the process a little bit different for you doing vlogs?
It's basically the same. Maybe the music would come last, or sort of in the middle, because I have to think of a nice way to present the items first, and then I would think of the music that could go with like how I made a video. So unlike when I do dance videos though, just like Sue, I would have music in mind probably before I even start the dance vlog.
Right. Yeah. I've noticed lately, and this is a little bit opposite of what I normally do with these, been doing the SL ads. Now with the SL ads, I typically lay out my visuals first, which is completely opposite of what I was doing in the past, or what I do with like Paragon, where I lay out, you know, music and match to the beat and all that stuff. With my SL ads, I've been laying out the story first because I know what the story is, and then I let the visuals inspire the music that I play and inspire, you know, and I have the scripts as well that I have written. So I already know what the visuals are and what the script is, and then that inspires the music that I find. So it's a little bit different. I was finding it interesting that I don't do it the same as I've been doing everything else. So
I think that happens with me sometimes too.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is it easier for you to make an ad or a dance vlog?
Yeah.
So they're both becoming, I mean, I don't know, because like I find that I really, really enjoy both of them equally for different reasons. You know, like with a dance video, I really appreciate, you know, being able to line the dances up and really display and showcase what the product is, and know that, you know, that video is going to be something that people can watch later and view as like, I want to buy this, you know? And so that's kind of what the mindset of I have is, while yes, I need to make sure that the dance goes exactly how the choreographer has choreographed the dance, I still need to make the video interesting enough to be able to keep the audience engaged so that they also want to buy it because they're going to be able to see how it looks. So to me, I look at things like that. And that's the same with the SL ads too. I can't really say that I like one over the other because I love doing them both for different reasons. The SL ads really challenge me. They challenge me because for me, when I do them, I typically stay with stories. So I don't know if you've noticed, but like mine typically kind of follow, well, not all of them, but like most of them kind of follow a story. Or, you know, like I try to make impactful clips in my videos that really, you know, match the script and the brief that we're given. I don't know. I like them both for different reasons. You know, I think they're both fun. I haven't been able to work on a lot of personal projects lately just because I've been so busy with, you know, real life work and SL work. So, but right now, yeah, they're equally the same for me. Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest challenging part about that is 16 seconds. Like, we're so used to putting, I mean, especially me, if you follow my work, I like to do long storytelling. So asking me, of all people, to give you 16 seconds of story is the most frustrating and challenging aspect of the SL ads for me. So,
Yeah. What is that,
but I like,
5 frames.
yeah, well, the
It
mandate
varies.
is, yeah, the mandate is to not stick on a piece of footage or a scene for more than 2 seconds. And
Right.
so following that alone is like drives me insane, because like for me, I'm all about long storytelling. So,
Yeah.
but Laws, you mentioned some earlier, and I actually find myself agreeing with you on this aspect. So I tend to choose the music first because there's normally a soundtrack that inspires me. But when we're doing these SL ads, they have to be copyright music free, right? So
Right.
generally, this is not music that I'm either already aware of or have been inspired by for a while now. And I think that's where the difference is. So, and since we have so much little footage to use, I actually find myself doing the video footage and then choosing the song afterwards, but the edit is still goes to the music that I'm choosing. So it's kind of like a little 50-50, but I do find myself choosing music last for the SL
Yeah.
ads as opposed to the rest of my work. It's
And I'm
interesting that
sorry,
you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's totally different than than what we normally do, because I don't know, it's just like you feel inspired by what we, get, because you have 19 seconds to 15 to 19 seconds.
It's
At
because of the
most
SL
19.
ad at the end, the little blurb. It cuts
Yeah,
our last
yeah.
like couple seconds out.
Yeah, so you have this short period of time to make a powerful impact, and so you want that music to also be part of that impact. But Sunset, I was just poked and told that I answered your question completely wrong. As which one do I like more? You said which one do I find easier, and honestly, I find them both. I don't know. I love doing them so much that they don't feel difficult to me, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
As long
I
as you
get
enjoy both, right? You enjoy doing it, then it's not really much of a task.
Yeah, it can be a challenge sometimes. There have been times where I have my script out and I have I have my visuals laid out, and I get so frustrated because I'm like, I just need this particular song and I can't find it. So I'm sitting here just like looking through, and then finally it just hits, and it's such a it's so refreshing. But sometimes that gets frustrating. But I don't know. Yeah, I love it so much that it doesn't really seem like work to me, And Mac, you did a film for the film festival, but unfortunately we weren't able to show it. Mentioning copyright music, we weren't able to show it because of the copyright music. So everybody, if you're out there and you want to see Mac's video, you did post it on your socials, and we can go over socials at the very end of this and kind of
no worries.
let people know where we can find you. The next question, Chicago, I do want to know, Machinima is already a niche art form, and Second Life Machinima is even more so. Which is the main reason why it's not really found often or accepted by the YouTube community? Because we do find that YouTube is a little bit harder on SL than they are in other places, which I have learned myself. What do you think is going to do to change that? And I mean, other than something like the obvious, like every SL Machinima director supporting each other with subs, follows, and comments, like what do you feel like we can do to just change that in general?
To get more view on that type of, on the Second Life end?
Yeah, for like YouTubers, because
this is it's a tough question a little bit.
Well, so for example,
with me, I kind of break rules. This is why my content is not on YouTube or anything like that, because I be so emotional with my work and stuff. I'm using copyrighted music, and I ain't gonna lie, I need it. Like, if I could go up to the artist, like, listen, can I just use your song real quick for the internet? And you know what I'm saying, but I can't do that. So now that's where I kind of push into the story writing, voice acting, sound design. I push to the real movie type And if I do play a song, I'll probably do it like something similar to the song, but like not the song. It's hard to explain. Like I have to put like not fake music. There's no such thing as fake music. I have to, because non-copyrighted music, I cannot find any good non-copyrighted music that gets me moving or how I feel. But some songs speak to me, they words, especially some rock songs and stuff, and I can't play it because they too advanced, too much. So to answer that question, I feel like if people was to tell their story authentically from them, not to, I don't know how to explain it, like getting content from, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm the wrong person to answer that question, to be honest with you.
Well, I will make a suggestion real quick before I ask the same question to another person. I have found, because I'm not a gatekeeper, I have found that Motion Array, you do have to subscribe monthly, but they have a really awesome library of music.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
I use
but
sound
it does
effects
cost
mostly.
about $40 a month. So
I thought it was 30.
Yeah. No, it's like $39.99 now.
It did go
Yeah.
up. I forgot.
Yeah.
It did go up.
Does anybody else, I mean, do you think anybody else, ladies, do you guys feel like you can answer that question? How can we get YouTubers to be more accepting to SL videos?
I don't know. It just seems like YouTube is so fickle because you'll have a video that you put all your heart into and you get 2 views, and then you'll have one that you just slap up there and it'll get 500 views in one day.
No, for real.
It is fickle. It is very fickle.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think, if anybody can answer this, do you think as an artist, like a videographer, do you think the attention span of the audience has shrunk dramatically?
Yes.
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 Yes, that's why we're so used to the reels now, where it's like 30 seconds or something.
Reels, stories, shorts, all that
What
stuff.
happened to the build up? We can't even get to the build up to the good part, but people want to see the good part before.
Because we live in a life full of doom scrollers.
Yeah.
The people that want the build up, that's the fan base that you build up. Like when you actually get people following your content who really enjoy your work, they're the ones that are going to sit through your 10-minute video and really appreciate your story building or character building. But for the new people, they don't know what you're all about, and so there's got to be something in the beginning of your video. If it's a long video, not a short, something's got to capture that.
Yeah, it means they need to like try to capture their so that they will watch more of the video fully.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at music in general. Back in the days, songs used to last up like to 5 minutes, 8 minutes, like you say, depending. Then they went down to like 4 and 5. Now they're 3. Some songs are only a minute and a half long. It's like, I'm just getting into this song. You're cutting it,
Well, and
so, yeah.
Fiore, you were talking about how you even shorten your episodes because people just, like, you found it harder on your programming, but did you find that people were just not watching them as much when they were longer, or was that the only reason why you shortened them?
So
was because
I have a background in like social media marketing, so I like to do like a lot of video experiments, and I'm not trying to monetize anything that I make, so I don't have to worry about really copyrights and stuff on YouTube.
Right.
So, the artists will claim it, but they don't care because they make money off of it if it goes viral, and that's fine, so they can have it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. I don't even look for monetization. Like I just want people to actually hear the beginning and the end of my story, because at the end of the day, I got ways to, keep things pushing, because I don't rely on trying to get profit if you put it out. That's just my opinion. I can't say do it, but I don't mind not taking profit. As long as people see what I made, I'm going to end up getting booked. I'm going to be booked and busy just because people like the quality of my work, or, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn your style. And then too, when people come to you asking for videos, you have to stay within your video style than trying to mimic somebody else's work. And by that to say, I know it's kind of thrown off this topic, but there be a lot of people, I understand they get inspired by other people's work, but sometimes they be trying to copy and paste, which kind of like, I don't know how to really explain it, but I'm going off topic, but it's
No,
just
you're okay. You're okay. That's what this discussion's for. Yeah.
But they need to be inspired, but put their own spin on it to make it creative.
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Or no. I'm saying more like if I come to you as a customer, I'm like, hey, can I get a video from you, right? And you're like, okay, what type of video you want? And they get a whole video from somebody else's stuff, and then like, I want you to make this video right here. And then
or something.
And then like you was like, okay, and then you try to put your style into it, and they don't like it, and you feel like you wasted time in editing. Like editing is like, you have to know where you need to go to get your vision on paper or video. Like it's just, I don't know how to really explain it.
Yeah, Fiora, you were saying you were social media marketing background. So the question that I had asked Chicago, maybe that's something that maybe you have an answer for, is do you have maybe something like what do you think could happen in order for people to be more engaged by YouTube?
Well, YouTube plays a part. Like recently I did a little experiment where I took like a Instagram video that was popping around, the one where it's like the lady's like, I brush my teeth, like when she's talking. You know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't, but
I look at myself in the mirror and I say, pretty bitch, Anyway, I'll read it to you. So I was doing an experiment because I wanted to know like how play with the shorts a little bit. And so I put the audio over the top of it just to see what it would do. And YouTube will stop your shorts if they're doing really well. They'll stop them at 1,500. Yeah. Like, unless you put money behind it. And so go look at it. I bet I'm still sitting at like 15 or something.
They will charge you for that. That's right.
And I, because I got to 1,500 like in less than 24 hours. So YouTube plays a part, I think, there. But for me, I think the biggest, most important thing for Second Life is to have streamers like Mila Vanderbilt. Like, and I feel like every time I get on camera, I talk about her, but she's like somebody like her. We need lots of those. And
she's really great.
She is.
And she,
I love the consistency. I be working on my videos and watching her stream at the same time.
Her consistency is like, it's amazing. I mean, she puts out so many videos that she edits every single day, and like, that's what YouTube's all about, is you got to do it all the time, every day. And it's hard. We're ADD. Like, I haven't posted a video in 6 months. Like,
It becomes a job in itself. It becomes work in itself just to post it, just to keep up content. I mean, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said they had a TikTok, and their TikTok dropped, and because they weren't posting videos. And they were like, I completely forgot that I needed to post videos every week, because now my TikTok is like nothing.
Yeah, I'm going through that now. Like, I put it on TikTok and everything. It's just, the views is not capturing like it was on certain platforms.
I think this is what I've learned in my research. I used to primarily post to YouTube, and even on my other social medias like Facebook or Inside, just kind of post a link of my YouTube video. And I realized that we should be targeting audiences like it, and they're very different and unique. So it's not just going to be your own followers. If you're looking for new followers, there's ways to do that. But generally speaking, for example, we have a very large Second Life presence on social medias like Facebook, for example. I know there was a long existing one on Flickr, although it's kind of apparently dying out because of their policies regarding SL postings. Printfeed is a new thing. It's a whole nother demographic. But for me, like, I can post a video on YouTube and it'll get like under 100 views, but then I can post it to Facebook and it'll be in the thousands. So what I started doing was I stopped just primarily uploading to YouTube. I'm still doing it, but most of my videos are being posted on platforms where most people are actually watching and enjoying it, which is Facebook. I'll still post periodically on other platforms, but I'm posting uniquely to these platforms. I'm not posting a YouTube link on Facebook. I'm uploading to Facebook naturally, but I'm also uploading to YouTube and then putting the 4K link there, because heads up people, Facebook will lower the quality of your video after a certain amount of time has passed. So even if you're posting a video on Facebook, be sure to drop the link there as well. Now, on Facebook, what I've noticed is people don't want to generally click out of Facebook when they're doom scrolling. If they see a video, and Facebook will immediately start playing your machinima on their page as it's scrolling. That's going to capture people's attention. They're going to stick around and watch it because they're like, oh, what's this? But if you post a link, it's just going to be a picture. And now you're hoping that that person is not going to just scroll past, that they're going to actually take the time to click on your link and go out of Facebook, which is what they're really there for, and then view your video on a different platform, which is kind of asking a lot, apparently.
Right.
So,
And we've also learned too, you know, working, I mean, you and I believe we've learned that even with working with like SL ads, that the target audience in YouTube is completely different than the audience that's in Facebook. You know, Facebook is full of our friends and people in SL and other people like that, you know, that are watching SL Machinima. We tag them, we add them. There's a community. Yeah. Whereas YouTube, it's these real life people. These real life people are watching and seeing the videos. And that's not just for SL ads. That's for any video that you post on YouTube. You know, they're seeing, these are real people who aren't even in SL, you know, and they may see it and be like, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to click on it, you know?
Yeah.
They're a lot harsher in their comments too.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that a certain time to post your post to get the best reviews or to get the best?
No.
You don't believe in that?
No, I know there's an algorithm to the almighty algorithm god, but no, I've. Go ahead. Somebody was speaking. Was that Fury?
Well, I was just gonna say that, like, if I schedule a post to go, I post it at EST morning or like EST lunchtime. Because I live on West Coast, but I find that my stuff does better if I post it East Coast. And then, you know, my PSTers, when they wake up, they see stuff, you know, on the other end of the day. But I mean, this is literally like experimenting with no money at all behind the back of it to see how it does. So, and I might not be the right person to ask, because my biggest following is probably on YouTube, but the social media network that I was most active on was X. And X has been like so tumultuous for so many years that like so many people from the Second Life community have left, and then they've gone to these different networks. So like, you know, the one I'm playing with most now is Instagram. So it's really hard to tell.
Mm-hmm. Primfeed is, like I say, it's growing. A big, strong community of Second Life users, but the problem is for video. In order to upload video there, you have to, and I spoke with Luke about this, unfortunately, you have to lower the quality and the file size of the video for it to be utilized there. And so I noticed, for example, Linden Labs, when we give them our ads, you know, we're giving them 4K quality, like our best quality. So Linden Labs, they're posting the ads everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, you name it. But for Primfeed, it's the one place that they're not able to post it. It's because there's a limitation. We can't really promote our videos there unless we're willing to downsize it. And it has to be very short too, unfortunately. So it's a problem there.
Yeah.
Untapped community.
Yeah. Sunset or Susu, do you guys have anything you want to add before we move on?
No. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they already mentioned it.
Okay. All right. So let me see here. We have a few questions that I have down as well. And I know that on our stream end, I do just want to say our stream end, Muse is having some storms rolling in, so we may end our stream sooner than we end the panel. And so it will end the stream about 3:15 if our discussion is over by then, which is that's another 13 minutes or I can't do math. Sorry. What is that?
We graduated already. We don't need to do math. Where's our calculators at?
Anyways, but yeah, they have a storm coming in, so we will end the live stream about 3:15. If discussion is still rolling, we will be here in SL still. So if you would like to continue to hang out with us, feel free to. I don't know how long we'll be going today, but I do have a few more questions for these guys just to keep the conversation going. If you guys are all willing to stick around and stay, but totally up to you. Okay, cool. So how, let me see here. I want to talk a little bit about community and collaboration, because somebody said something to me today, and I won't name names, but they said something to me today and it really touched my heart. Like, it really did. And I was really grateful for it. And I know it was something that Jordan would love to hear too. And they said that their video would not be possible without SLVCG. And I said, while I do appreciate that, and I do love hearing that, you're still great. I just need to say that everybody is still great with or without us. You know what I mean? Like, you're still videographers, you're still here, and we're just your cheerleading squad. Okay, we're here for community, and we're here to bring everybody together to give you a place to be able to grow and collaborate and learn and teach each other. So I want you guys all to remember that you're amazing. But with that said, how important is the Machinima community been to your growth as a creator? Like, how important are spaces like Illuminating Machinima and SLVCG? And, do you find that having the community helps with your influences, or do you find that you work better alone? And please you're not on any pedestal or any pressure. There's no pressure here. You don't feel like there's a right or wrong answer here. This is just your personal preference. How do you guys feel?
For me, yes, it helps because I get a lot of inspiration from other Machinima creators, and they're like, sometimes if I have questions, they're very helpful as well. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm really grateful for this community.
Yeah,
Awesome.
same. Like, 100% reiterated exactly that. Like, most of the time, if I have questions, that's the community that I'm probably the most active in, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm always learning something. There's always a cool video to watch. Everybody's really nice. The award show is always really cool. Yeah, I love our community.
I love it because it's like the only, when I say only place that I ever been heard and people actually watch like my videos for real. Like, before, when I was going through my episodes and stuff, what made me keep going was the replies I was getting. Like, I used to put Easter eggs inside the video, and inside the comments I tell people to figure out what am I trying to say in this video, and people DM me big paragraphs of what they think and this and the third, and whoever gets it, I used to like do cash prizes. I haven't did that in a while, like a giveaway, but I have Easter eggs to force them to, not force them, but like to get them to look deep into the visuals of certain things that I do in my videos. And then if they comment, for them to comment, make me feel good, like I'm being heard. Like, it's my way of communicating.
Jordan used to do that as well, like find the stickers or find the
teddy bear.
Yeah.
I have a little teddy. Yeah. I have a little teddy bear that be in the video somewhere, hidden somewhere, and if somebody can tell me what color it is, and they send it, the first person who get it right, and then they win the prize. But that's one of them.
How you gonna have me look for teddy bears?
Yeah, my logo that you see, the teddy bear that's like a little bipolar teddy bear, whatever. If y'all can find it, I did one recently. If they can find it and point it out, screenshot it, whatever, and send it to me. And the thing is, the reason why I do it, that's so they can look deeper into the video. The people who actually, your real people who know how you shoot your videos, they will go deeper into the videos. But that's just how I started off doing that. Just, find a beer.
I like that. So you had a find a bear to kind of help keep people engaged with your videos and things like that. Does anybody else have any things that they do to kind of help with your creative process, or maybe like where do your visual ideas come from, and like what comes first for you? Is it the story, the visuals? Like, tell me a little bit about how you guys do all this process. Anybody?
I just like music, so if I hear a song, I just go with it. And like a while back, I did a video with the little dancing rats, and I didn't even have a song for that verse. Thank you. And I just was out with my daughter in real life, and I heard the song come across while we was getting our food. And I said, ooh, the Rats costume and that song. Yeah, we're gonna do something. So, it's just anything can just inspire me at the moment, and I just run with it.
Yeah. Anybody else? Sunset, do you have any inspiration for your videos? I know you do a lot of vlogs, but you have some dance videos as well. Do you have any inspiration?
It's just the same as Sue. Sometimes I would get inspiration from the item itself or from the dance itself. Then I would think of like when I hear some music or I have a music in mind that would go well with the item or the dance. So that's usually just my process.
Yeah. Now, Mac, do you usually stay close to your original vision, or do you evolve during your productions?
So there's definitely an evolution in the productions, and I think this has to do with, which is a big issue, the limitations of Second Life. When it comes down to filming, this is what will dictate how much gets changed, how much is able to stay, and how willing I am to even challenge some of those limitations. Like sometimes I'll see an idea and I'll accept, you know what, this is just a bit too much or too difficult to even try to push that boundary. And other things, I'll be like, you know what, I bet there's a way to make this happen in SL with a certain animation or a certain camera movement, and I'm willing to go ahead and challenge it. But basically, any idea I have with a film that I have in my mind is always going to get challenged and checked by the Second Life limitations that we have. So that will basically dictate every evolution.
And before we go off the stream here, I just realized that I didn't hear Sunset or Mac. I hear you guys talk about the community. Like, how do you feel? Yeah. Do you feel more like you work better alone, or do you feel like the community has helped?
I definitely want to chime in on that. So, first of all, this is advice for anybody that's starting off with Machinima. Find somebody to either be willing to mentor you or just simply ask advice. When I first started out, I didn't know the communities in SL. So I literally saw videos on YouTube. I saw videos by a man named Vega Vega, and LP Kid. They were doing cyberpunk stuff, and I was so inspired. Yeah, they're amazing creators. I was very inspired, and I reached out to them. And these guys, early in my career, definitely gave me a lot of advice, good advice, and helped mentor me and challenge me in ways that I never would have been able to do if I hadn't reached out to them. And they were very willing to come alongside me and help me in my young career. And then I found Machinima Mondays, which is a group that meets every single week in Second Life, and doing this for over a decade, which is crazy. So very consistent. Yeah. These people will help you critique as well as challenge you to try new things. Like that's the group that really affected my Machinima making over the last 4 years. So my Machinima has changed as a direct result of all of the advice, critique, and challenges that were offered during those weekly meetings. And then via social media, I found SLVCG, which is this group here. And it's been really nice to see all of these Machinima communities kind of merge into one, because honestly, it's a lot easier when everybody's just kind of together. So, but basically now that even if you're not a quote unquote beginner, continue talking to your fellow Machinima creators. You will find yourself continually inspired by their advice, their works, and even their challenges. You're gonna start seeing your own filmmaking evolve as a result of staying connected to these creators. So I think it's important to not just stay in your own lane. You really need to connect.
Yeah, I agree. And Sunset, did you? Oh, sorry. I wanted to poke Sunset. I don't think Sunset got to answer that one. Do you have anything to add on that one? About community?
Yes, the community helps a lot. Like I said, it inspires me a lot, and they're very helpful with techniques or tips. So yes, it is very helpful.
Yeah. I feel like everybody has a helping hand, and everybody knows, like, there's there's a lot of different people with different strengths, you know, and not everybody's going to be able to answer every single question that you have, but there's going to be somebody who can. And it's really nice to have those, because while we are very capable as human beings to teach ourselves, I think we all are, because I believe in each and every one of you. But also, it's just very helpful to have somebody, to have people like, you know, everybody was saying here, Mac, you were saying having a mentor. It's so helpful to be able to have those people that you can reach out to and say, hey, like, can you help me with this? Can you help teach me? Or can you direct me to a place where I can learn, or, you know, I can find out on my own. So I think it's very important. Yes.
Yeah. Never get to the point where you feel like you're done learning either. Like, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this. That is crucial.
Right. I agree. I know that Muse we want to give a huge shout out to Bane and Muse today for the live stream. I know that they are incredible people, and Muse right now has a storm rolling in on her. So we want to make sure that they're able to get off the computer when they need to. But thank you so much to Bane and Muse, and thank you to everybody out there watching the stream. We will be continuing in SL for a little bit longer. So if you do want to come join us, you can take the link that I will post in the stream now. Give me 1 second. While I post that real quick, does anybody else want to move on to what's one thing you wish you would have known when you made your first machinima?
Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, sorry. What's one thing you wish you had known when you made your first machinima?
Oh my God. Camera, like the changing in camera, like I learned how to move the camera, but I didn't know that you could get close to the avatars. I didn't know that you could change the angles. I didn't know that you could how important wind light settings changes could, you know, affect the shots. Like, there's so many things that you learn afterwards that it makes me want to go back in time and like redo things, you know, just because like now I'm shooting differently than I first started, but I didn't know any of the stuff in the beginning. So that's why earlier in our discussion, I mentioned, please take the time to learn camera, not just movement, but just, you know, the tools, what you're able to do, what you're capable of doing before you start filming, because you're going to